Terminal 4. Please remember to keep all your personal belongings with you at all times. Change here for the Elizabeth line. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Got an empty carriage for now. So going from Terminal 4 to Cockfosters, going via Terminals 2 and 3, and also Turnham Green. Turnham Green is only served after 10:30 every evening until 6:50 or 7:45 the following morning. 6:50 Mondays to Saturdays, 7:45 Sundays. We've got plenty of time here. Also, it's believed that that Piccadilly line is expected to close later this year. In preparation for the new 2024 stock, I'll have a text-to-speech voice called Eloise. The 2024 stock will be the first deep level trains on the underground to be fully walked through, like the S stop on the Circle, District, Hammersmith and City and Metropolitan lines. Most trains do wait at Terminal 4 for up to 8 minutes before going back to Terminals 2 and 3 and eventually Central London. Brent Cross West is not on this map, nor is the closure at Kentish Town on the Northern Line. Should be ready to depart in about 4 minutes. The 2024 stock will be alright, as it will have text-to-speech. Terminal 4 closed in May 2020 due to COVID and reopened in June 2022, which was why I didn't get to go to or from Terminal 4 on either the Piccadilly line or Elizabeth line in 2021. Was known as TfL Rail at the time. Once the 1973 stock is withdrawn, Deweybury will be kept on the following train types: Chiltern Railways, Class 165, 16A and 68 Mark III sets, Class 68s with Mark IIIs, C2C 357s and 720s, East Midlands Railway 158s, 17Es and 360s, and maybe the 810 Aurora fleet. Great Northern Class 387 and 717s, Greater Anglia Class 720s, 745s and 755s, also including Stamford Express. Great Western Railway 387s for the coach number 1 of 8 announcement. London Overground 378s for the this is coach number 1 of 5 announcement. West Midlands trains 172, 196, 150, 350 and 730, Merseyrail 777s, South Eastern 375, 376, 377, 395, 465, 466 and 707. There's another train right behind us. And also Thameslink 700 and Southern 171, 377 and 387, including Gatwick Express. That's about it. Should be ready to depart any moment now, with our next stop Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3 for trains to Terminal 5, Piccadilly line services to Terminal 5, and also Elizabeth line and Heathrow Express services to Paddington. Elizabeth line is cheaper, while Heathrow Express is way too expensive, as mentioned previously. Please stand clear of the doors. This train is ready to leave.
Please remember to keep all your personal belongings with you at all times. Change
it doesn't announce Heathrow Express is because it's £25 one way from Paddington to Heathrow and £37 return without a rail card.
Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. Please remember to keep all your personal belongings with you at all times. Change here for the Elizabeth line. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Still says Heathrow Terminal 1, even though it's been closed since 2015. Hopefully the frequency of the Piccadilly line improves once the 2024 stock enters service. Please mind the closing doors.
Heathrow Terminal 4 should change across platform at Hatton Cross for a train to Terminals 4 and Terminals 2 and 3.
We are now approaching Hatton Cross. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
This is Hatton Cross. Customers for Heathrow Terminal 4 should change across platform at this station for a train to Terminals 4 and 2 and 3. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
219, not sure whether that's going to Terminals 4 and 2 and 3 or Terminals 2 and 3 and 5. Please stand clear of the doors. The next station is Hounslow West. are now approaching Hounslow West. Step-free access is available at this station for manual wheelchair users only.
This is Hounslow West. This is a Piccadilly line service to
858. Don't know where that's going, sorry. Definitely to Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3, either via Terminal 4 or straight to Terminal 5 after Terminals 2 and 3. We are now approaching Hounslow Central. Please mind a gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Hounslow Central. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters. The next station is Hounslow East. Sadly, they fucked with the volume, turning it way too quiet. We are now approaching Hounslow East. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Hounslow East. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Please mind the closing doors. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Osterley. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters. Lots of 1973 stock trains resting for the night, also awaiting their fate. Once the 2024 stock rolls out. I'll miss hearing Julie Berry on the Piccadilly line. At Northfields, South Ealing and Acton Town, doors can open on either side. It's mostly the left in the direction of travel, but can sometimes be on the right hand side instead. Here we are at Northfields.
This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Platforms 1 and 4 at both Northfields and South Ealing are rarely used.
This is South Ealing. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Acton Town, platforms 1 and 4 mostly district line but can be used by Piccadilly line sometimes. Platforms 2 and 3 always Piccadilly line, never district line. Never used by district line.
The next station is Acton Town. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change for the district line and Piccadilly line services to other destinations.
I wonder if alloys on the 2024 stock will say Piccadilly line services to Uxbridge on services to and from Heathrow, or Piccadilly line services to Heathrow on services to and from Uxbridge. Only way to find out is to wait until they enter service next year, hopefully. we are Acton Town for District Line, Piccadilly Line services to Uxbridge.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Acton Town. Change here for the District Line and Piccadilly Line services to other destinations. The next station.
The next station is Turnham Green. Oh, it's not Turnham Green, it's Hammersmith. Turnham Green, not Hammersmith as it normally would during the day. London Underground REW Trains Division. Turnham Green, change here for District Line. So half an hour after leaving Heathrow.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Turnham Green. Change here for the District Line. This is a Piccadilly Line service to
Next train to Uxbridge in 2 minutes. Next train Heathrow in 8 minutes from this station. Well, the Circle Line is technically part of the Hammersmith and City Line. Circle Line is shared with Hammersmith and City Line between Hammersmith and Liverpool Street, via Paddington, Baker Street and King's Cross St Pancras or St Pancras. Hello, slow stop on the District Line. And Stamford Brook, goodbye, slow stop on the District Line. Or the Sarah Parnell stock. Or S stock, either the slow stock or Sarah stock. As Sarah Parnell is the voice of the S stock and 2009 stock. Also new low quality recordings on 1972 stock, 1992 stock and 1996 stock. Ravenscourt Park. Platforms 2 and 3 are not used by passenger services. Same with Stamford Brook Platform 2. Sarah Parnell also did high quality new recordings on the D stock on the District Line. Also did all announcements on the C stock before withdrawal. Hammersmith Circle and Hammersmith and City Line trains depart from another station across the road. Strange how some places still charge use bathrooms. Like all bathrooms should be free, not up to 50p.
I'm not sure I saw the social. I didn't see that. I felt that the first one too, up at like, you know, you first walk in straight over. Yes, and that's what I mean. But you know, you first walk in a little bit when I might. She seems a little bit kind of like almost like that. But like.
There's a slow stock over there going to Upminster, or Sarah Parnell stock. That's 21310 Sarah Parnell stock to Upminster. Our trains are patrolled by uniformed and plain-clothed revenue protection teams. If you do not hold a valid ticket for this train, you may be issued with a minimum penalty fare of £100 or face prosecution.
Now we're on the train, here the tour guide ends. Now everybody knows the rest of London. Little Hammersmith, tiny tour guide.
The next station is Barons Court. Doors will open on the left-hand side. Change for the district line.
I went to uni in Bristol, and then 1 year after I graduated, I went back and I directed a bunch of people to the wrong place. I lived there for 4 years,
We are now approaching Barons Court. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
I was actually Fishpool.
I think Fishpool actually road is.
We used to drink it like council estate pubs.
This is Barons Court. Change here for the district line. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters. Welcome to this Merseyrail service to Liverpool Central, calling at Bache, Capenhurst, Houghton, Eastham Rake, Rumborough, Spittal, Port Sunlight, Abington, Rock Ferry, Birkenhead Central, Hamilton Square, James Street, Moorfields, Liverpool Lime Street and Liverpool Central. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted. This train is for Liverpool Central. The next station is Houghton. Please change here for stations to Ellesmere Port.
Yeah, they're all like friends for home. Rip it out. What's that? You should know the city, right?
This train is for Liverpool Central. The next station is Kirby.
I mean, you can probably get away with it. You've never been here for like 5 years, but I don't think we've been
Now we're underground for the next 45 minutes until Arnos Grove.
You know the beach down in next to Canal.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Milton Keynes Central. The next stop is Watford Junction.
It's like exactly like us.
So I was jumping on the building near
Earls Court now in Zone 1 until King's Cross St Pancras.
Whose car is it?
This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Please mind the doors. This is Gloucester Road. Change here for the Circle Line. This train is the Southern service to Brighton. The next station is Gatwick Airport. Welcome aboard the Southern service to Brighton. The next station is Gatwick Airport. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is West Croydon. South Kensington for Circle and District lines. Also for Natural History, Victoria and Albert and Science Museums and Royal Albert Hall. The next station is Knightsbridge. Alight for Harrods. Knightsbridge for Harrods.
This is Knightsbridge. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Mind the gap.
Next train's only 4 minutes behind this one.
Piccadilly line, the next train to Cockfosters will arrive in 7 minutes. Please mind the closing doors.
Is Green Park. Change here for the Jubilee and Victoria lines. This is a Piccadilly line service to
A light's here for Buckingham Palace. Please mind the doors. The next station is Piccadilly Circus. Change for the Bakerloo line. Exit for Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly line's one of 5 London Underground lines not to cross the Thames, the other ones being the Central, Circle, Hammersmith and City and Metropolitan lines. Even the tram link does not go over the Thames. Or under the Thames.
the Bakerloo line. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Eleanor sounds way too happy, especially on South Western Railway with her penalty fare messages.
You must hold a valid ticket to travel on this train. Customers without a valid ticket may be issued with a minimum penalty fare of £100 or face prosecution. We are now approaching Leicester Square. Change here for the Northern Line.
This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
She's also on the West Midlands Metro. I mean, Eleanor is on the West Midlands Metro. A light for London Transport Museum.
That's the equivalent of a 15-storey building. We do advise the majority of customers to wait for one of the 4 lifts.
Or rather,
Customers with medical conditions,
or go up the
traveling
lift.
with children, prams with heavy luggage, please use the lift. Thank you.
Or alternatively, go up the stairs if you want to lose weight. The next station is Holborn. Change for Central Line. A light here for the British Museum. The next station is Russell Square, a light for the British Museum. just like the old days 5 years ago. Yeah, it's definitely been 5 years. Last station in Zone 1.
Tell us.
Change here for Victoria, Hounslow City, Paddington Circle Line, traditional National Railway. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Alight here for the British Library. Also change here for services to Gatwick and Luton airports. Okay, it's now 11:20. So over an hour since we left Heathrow Terminal 4. Still rather take the Circle or Hammersmith and City lines to Farringdon than the Elizabeth line to Heathrow. Or Circle and Hammersmith and City lines to Paddington, then Elizabeth line or Heathrow Express to Heathrow. London Terminals stations served by all London Underground lines. Bakerloo line, Paddington, Marylebone, Charing Cross, Waterloo, Waterloo East and Elephant and Castle is only for stations in the London Terminals group. So for those with tickets to or from London Terminals stations, Central line, Paddington from Lancaster Gate and Liverpool Street. Circle line, Paddington, Euston from Euston Square, King's Cross and St Pancras, Moorgate, Liverpool Street, Fenchurch Street from Tower Hill, Cannon Street, Blackfriars, Charing Cross from Embankment and Victoria, District line, Paddington, Victoria, Charing Cross from Embankment, Blackfriars, Cannon Street and Fenchurch Street from Tower Hill. The next station is Caledonian Road. Change for London Overground from Caledonian Road and Barnsbury. Also Hammersmith and City line, Liverpool Street, Moorgate, King's Cross and St Pancras International, Euston from Euston Square and Paddington. Jubilee line, Waterloo, Waterloo East and London Bridge. Metropolitan line, Euston from Euston Square, King's Cross and St Pancras International, Moorgate and Liverpool Street. Bridge, Charing Cross, Waterloo, Waterloo East and Elephant and Castle. Piccadilly Line, only King's Cross and St Pancras International. Waterloo and City Line, Waterloo and Victoria Line, King's Cross and St Pancras International, Euston, Victoria and Vauxhall. DLR only Fenchurch Street from Tower Gateway. Elizabeth Line, Liverpool Street and Paddington, and London Overground, Euston and Liverpool Street. Also London Bridge temporarily. Tramlink does not serve any London Terminals stations. Any station in the London Terminals group. Cockfosters. The next station is Manor House. Change for London Overground from Haringey Green Lanes.
is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Cockfosters. not in operational use, for detrainments only. The next station is Bounds Green. Change for national rail services from Bowes Park. Trains do terminate here sometimes, rather than going on to Arnos Grove, Oakwood or Cockfosters. Yeah, now out of the tunnel. Another train going into central London. So night tube is only on the Central, Jubilee, Northern, Piccadilly and Victoria lines. Central line, every 20 minutes from White City or Ealing Broadway to Hainault via Newbury Park. Every 20 minutes from Ealing Broadway or White City to Loughton. So every 20 minutes between White City and Ealing Broadway, and also from Leytonstone to Hainault via Newbury Park and Leytonstone to Loughton. So every 10 minutes between White City and Leytonstone. Jubilee line every 10 minutes throughout the entire line between Stanmore and Stratford. Northern line every 15 minutes from Edgware to Morden via Charing Cross, and every 15 minutes from High Barnet to Morden via Charing Cross. Total of one train every 7 to 8 minutes between Camden Town and Morden via Charing Cross.
Arnos Grove. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Piccadilly line, one train every 10 minutes from Cockfosters to Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3 and Terminal 5. And Victoria line every 10 minutes throughout the entire line between Brixton and Walthamstow Central. Night tube is only on Fridays and Saturdays. London terminal stations served by each London Underground line. So stations in the London Terminals group: Bakerloo line, Paddington, Marylebone, Charing Cross, Waterloo, Waterloo East and Elephant and Castle. Central line, City Thames Link from St Paul's, Paddington from Lancaster Gate and Liverpool Street. Circle line, Paddington, Euston from Euston Square, King's Cross and St Pancras International, Moorgate, Liverpool Street, Fenchurch Street from Tower Hill, Cannon Street, Blackfriars, Charing Cross from Embankment, and Victoria. There's 131 going to go to the depot probably, if not Central London. District line, Paddington, Fenchurch Street from Tower Hill, Cannon Street, Blackfriars, Charing Cross from Embankment and Victoria. Hammersmith and City line, Liverpool Street, Moorgate, King's Cross and St Pancras International, Euston from Euston Square and Paddington. Jubilee line, Waterloo, Waterloo East and London Bridge. Metropolitan line, Euston from Euston Square, King's Cross, St Pancras International, Moorgate and Liverpool Street. Northern line is Euston, King's Cross and St Pancras International, Charing Cross, Waterloo, Waterloo East, Old Street, Moorgate, London Bridge and Elephant and Castle. Piccadilly line, only King's Cross and St Pancras International. Victoria line, King's Cross and St Pancras International, Euston, Victoria and Vauxhall, and Waterloo and City line, only Waterloo. DLR is only Tower Fenchurch Street from Tower Gateway. Elizabeth line, Paddington and Liverpool Street / Moorgate, and finally London Overground, Liverpool Street and Euston. So now we're in the tunnel again. The Overground also has night tube every 15 minutes. There's also night overground every 15 minutes from Highbury and Islington to Surrey Quays. Way too quiet, TfL, you should turn the announcements up on carriage 864. They're way too quiet, especially at this time. No more tunnels for the rest of the journey towards Cockfosters. So we're above ground for the rest of the journey. The 1973 stock didn't always have Julie Berry. It started with a driver called Nick from 1997 until he was replaced with Julie Berry in 2006. Then Adrian started doing See It, Say It, Sorted message from June 2022 after Heathrow Terminal 4 reopened only at these stations: Wood Green, Boston Manor, Hyde Park Corner and Sudbury Town. Every full journey that I do doesn't have to be a direct train. It can even be a change of trains, such as Birmingham International to Porthelly. It may end up being a change of trains at Machynlleth. Sometimes there may also be set swaps where you have to move from one train to another at a certain station. If it's a diesel train, then sometimes it may run out of fuel. Or if there is a technical fault with a certain train type. It's our penultimate stop, Oakwood.
This is Oakwood. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Going to miss hearing that when the 2024 stock rolls out. I mean, when 2024 stock rolls out, it'll still say that, but it won't be as good as it is at the moment. Don't expect to see much outside, especially at this time and above ground. It's definitely dark outside and we're not in a tunnel. Just like the 2009 stock, there is a passenger emergency alarm handle behind the driver's cab. This is also the case on the upcoming 2024 stock. That is why I'm doing this journey on night tube from Heathrow Terminal 4 to Cockfosters. Also because Terminal 4 was closed in 2021. If you are feeling unwell, get off the train at the next station and speak to a member of staff who will assist you. Only use the alarm to alert the driver in an emergency. The train will continue to the next station where assistance will be available. Penalty for improper use is £1,000 probably. Same for if you fail to pay a penalty fare. Just like Uxbridge, Acton Town, South Ealing and Northfields, the doors at this station, Cockfosters, can open on either side. Same with Arnos Grove as well. Made it to Cockfosters. Train terminates here. This train terminates here. All change. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you. This is Southport, where this train terminates. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted. 864 664. 865. This reminds me of the 1972 stock. In my opinion, the 1973 stock should go to the Bakerloo line, 439. But sadly, that's not going to happen because there are plans to refurbish the 1972 stock. I mean, the 1972 stock is being refurbished. 639, although very slowly. And 239. Cockfosters. The time is 11:52. Today is Saturday, 20th of April 2024. Also official 4:20. Next train, 8 minutes to Heathrow Terminals 2, 3 and Terminal 5, Platform 4 in 8 minutes. Very interesting station. As always, gonna end the video here and see you in the next one. Goodbye.